Hi everyone, welcome to my very impromptu stream. I decided to continue with the villager hunt for Ellie. We won't be playing bingo, this is just going to be a straight villager hunt, but I thought it would be a nice casual way to spend the evening. Hi Angus. One thing I will mention, I have already forgotten. Now, what was it? Nope, it's gone from my head already, so hopefully I'll remember in a second. How are you, Angus? Hi, Arasaadi. I'm once again not on the camera today, this afternoon. This evening. I couldn't be bothered getting ready to go on camera because it was such an impromptu stream. The Wii Fit, nice! Gosh, I haven't played one of those in years. Cameras are overrated. They definitely sometimes are. It's nice to just be able to relax. I thought because it's a cozy stream, a casual stream, I won't bother. Alright, so I am already started up, but something I have to do before I start the hunt is empty my pockets. Because as you can see, there is no space. Oh, by the way, it is such a good thing that I popped on to do this stream because when I turned on the Switch, it was at 4:59 a.m. So I changed the time back to, just in time. I was 1 minute away from from it changing to a new day in the game. So I timed this impromptu stream well. Oh, there are some good items here. I don't think I've got the medium wooden partition on my on my main island. Yes, I am very relieved because I meant to pop on earlier and change the time back and I thought, nah, I'll be fine, and then forgot. So I still can't believe how many DIYs I got this morning while we were hunting. There are a lot of them. An excuse to stream? Yeah. I should tweet that I'm streaming actually. Usually I do and I hadn't yet. So I'll just quickly do that before I move on. Go, that is done. You get so many when village hunting. I usually get a fair amount. I always forget to collect the fossils, but last time I think I only got a handful, and that was the day before yesterday. I only got a handful, and then this morning I just got so many. It was so good. Hey Emily, how are you? How was work? Oh, good, Angus. All these double up DIYs, by the way, I am planning one day this week to open up my island temporarily so people can come and get check through the DIYs, people that are on the Discord, check through if there are any that they want, because I'm getting a lot of extras now. Yeah, but more info when I can, Oh, that's not good, Emily. You're feeling alright. I like Lopez just casually collapsing onto that bed behind me. Hopefully some sleep helped. I'm seeing YouTube's being its old self and saying only one person is here. It's like it's regressed a little bit, isn't it? Hasn't it? Alright, I'm just gonna leave these extra ones on the beach for me to sort later on. And then we will start noisy and dizzy and sore and Yeah, sounds like you might need some, yeah, hopefully you don't feel, you know, unwell for too long. Hopefully it clears up quickly. But it definitely sounds like rest is a good idea. Oh, YouTube apparently heard me and fixed. No, it's gone back to 1. Oops, hitting the wrong buttons as per usual. Yes, hydration is very important. Lots of sleep in Animal Crossing for you. What are you doing in Animal Crossing at the moment? Like, is there anything particular that you're working on or just doing? Gosh, it's been a few weeks since I've done a nighttime stream, hasn't it? Oh, awesome. It looks like a cyclone hit. Yeah, I've been just kind of dumping stuff on the front of the island because I've been doing so much other stuff and then bringing stuff over from my other island and just dropping it by the airport. But I really need to get on sorting that soon. I will spend a stream one day this week working on this island again, especially once we've got Ellie moved in. And before then, I'll try tidy up a bit. You flattened it and then ignored it for months. Yeah, flattening can definitely I find it can make things a little bit demotivating. Who have we got? We have got Mott. It's an interesting name, that one, isn't it? Mott. I forget about him. Like last year when I flattened my island, I started building things up again, and then it just got such a struggle. Hey Christian, how are you? It got became such a struggle that I ended up having to restart because I was getting so demotivated myself. It killed your interest. Yeah, flattening can do that. It's just such a I think it's a bamboo shoot. I'm not getting those today. It's definitely can be so. It's so much work and repetitive as well. It can kind of kill things for sure. Tempted to restart. The thing with restarting is it's a lot of fun, and I at first when I restarted after the flattening, I did regret it for about a month, but then I'm so glad I did. But you do lose all those items, and you lose the, you know, if you've got Happy Home Paradise, you lose all that progress as well. So it's making sure you're okay with that. No idea what to build after. Yeah, see, I went into it with a plan. And I was making an island with like a lake in the middle. And I did all that, and then I just could not face it any longer, and it was just too much. Yeah, well, I was still undecided if I was going to stream again, and then about 15 minutes ago thought I need to continue this villager hunt. I feel kind of motivated to do that, so I thought I would. Welcome back, Angus. And yeah, it's nice being back on at this time. I have missed it. I've just been too tired at night at the moment. Oh, it's Graham again. We've got Graham. I really want to take his glasses off now. I love Audra's dislike of Graham. I think of her whenever I see him now, just because it makes me laugh. We had Graham at the earlier stream today. I imagine it must be quite late for you, Christian. I'm not sure what time it is, but I imagine it's quite late. He is pretty creepy, yes, especially his house. From a female's point of view, yeah. He's got a little bit of slight stalker vibes, doesn't he? Just something slightly off there. Hey Zenya, how are you? Welcome back. Oh, it's just hit 12, right. I'm good, thanks. Tired, but good. Now, actually, that's a question some of you might have some suggestions for. On Monday, which is Sunday for some of you, it is my regular Happy Home Paradise visit stream, but I have no new submissions for it. I haven't really been promoting it, but I was thinking maybe we should do something else that day. We could do like another random dream address visit, visiting some random dream addresses rather than, submitted ones. Or I could just play Happy Home Paradise because it's been a while. Does anyone have any ideas or things that you might... I've got a few, not many dream address submissions either, but I want to keep those to the opposite fortnight, the opposite Monday. So I'm thinking that I don't know if I want to do that, Angus. I just feel like it's, not for one that's just coming up with only one day away. Stella! Just because I think it'll be a lot of work to coordinate people when I can't really... I don't know if I can face that with such small, only a day and a bit to organise. It would be fun to do that and have people talk me through the islands, but probably not for that one. Stella is cute. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe random dream addresses, and we could do scavenger hunting again, because that was fun. Random Happy Home Paradise tours, that could be cool. Yeah, we could do that. And do the scavenger hunt at the same time again. And then I can always, if we get, bored, or if we're not seeing much that's very exciting, I can always switch to playing Happy Home Paradise. Sorry, I just gotta clean my glasses. They're somehow super filthy all of a sudden, and one of my eyes went blurry. See if that's clearer. Nope, just a moment. That's better, I can see again. Fortnite stream. It would be rather painful for you to watch, I think, because I am not great. I am not good at Fortnite. I have been tempted to pick it up again with the no build mode, but yeah. I would also completely ignore the chat because it would be too much for me to focus on at once. Hey, Ro! The random dream addresses. Yeah, I loved that because it's just, you just don't know what you're going to see. If you can hear random talking in the background, I've closed the door, but Aaron's playing Fortnite with some friends on his headset, so... That's fair enough, Christian. It's very late for you as well, so I imagine you probably will need to rest. Oh, we've got Whitney. She's so cute. No, the no build is permanent, Angus. Yeah, it is permanent. I'm pretty sure they've announced that. I saw something about it the other day. But it's now optional. But at least they made it optional for the people that do want to build. They can play separate games at least. Yeah, it is permanent. Yes, I always, that's why I never played it very much. I played it a couple of times, and I was, having both modes and you can choose. I played it a little bit, but the building was just too much for me, and it kind of just took away the fun for me. Bye, Christian. Hope you get some sleep. The other thing that I want to start doing again soon when I feel comfortable enough is I am going to start playing The Sims 4 on stream. I might do it with some nighttime ones, but we'll see. I also don't have much of the many of the packs for it. I think I've only got, I can't remember what I've got. I know I've got Apartment Living and one or two others, but I haven't played in nearly 3 years, 3 years. So I want to pick that up again because I know it's changed a lot. So yeah. You're horrible at the building? Me too, yeah. Yes, I love The Sims, but it's just been a long time since I played it. So, hey Sylvia. So I really do want to pick that up again. I just have to reinstall it on my computer and everything. You're pretty decent at building. They had the packs on sale recently. Oh, I should have looked. That's okay. Decent at Halo or Destiny. I haven't played Halo since the original Xbox, like the multiplayer version. So I don't really remember. I used to play Modern Warfare 2 a lot, like a heck of a lot, back when it first came out. I like some of the, those sorts of games, but I'm not good at them. I'm really not good at them. I have to simplify things for myself and not be super strategic, and then I like them. Because I just don't have I find the games get too stressful if I try and be too strategic, if that makes sense. Yeah. Who have we got here? We've got one of the anteaters, and I always forget her name. It's Annabelle. That's one of my neighbour's cat's names, and she's really cute. A huge stress inducer, yeah. I remember one time I was playing Team Deathmatch in Modern Warfare 2 and I was doing really badly. I usually played free-for-all, but I was doing really badly, and this guy got really mad at me that was on my team, and so I got on the headset and I was like, I'm sorry, I just, I'm sorry for having fun but not being good at the game, because he got really mad, like quite intense. And as soon as he heard my voice and heard that I was not a male, he was all, oh, no, I'll help you. Oh, no, it's okay. And it's like his tone suddenly changed because I was female. And I'm like, mate, nah, not cool. It's kind of crap how with some of those games people's attitude to you changes as soon as they find out your gender. The true colours, yeah. As soon as they know your gender, it's like, oh, suddenly I'll be... Yeah. It reminds me, there was another time I was replacing the power supply in my PC years ago, and one of the people I lived with, she had a guy over, and he walked past and saw that I was replacing my power supply, which I had done many times before. It was part of my old job before that I would take apart computer. It was, it's not hard for me to go inside a computer. And he was like, oh, make sure you don't put the screwdriver near the, too close to the motherboard because of the magnets and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, you wouldn't have said that if I was a guy. Like, and my flatmate, she must have seen my face, because the next day she apologized and said sorry for the way he talked to you. I was like, yeah. Coach, he was my starter villager on one of my islands. The screwdriver not all magnetized, and mine wasn't. And also, it's like, yeah, it was very odd. I was like, thanks, Captain Obvious. Hi, Sedif? Is that how you'd say it? How are you? You run D&D campaigns. You go to your local game shop for things, and they'll ask if you'll get something for your boyfriend. Oh, no. Oh, have you got a raid coming in? Hi. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. How did your villager hunt go? Hi, Puffy. Caeryssi, I'm just grabbing a link to your channel. Thank you for the raid. Had a kid at the counter at EB once ask if you were buying something as a present. I was like, dude, I've been playing computer games longer than you've been alive. Yes, I have experienced similar sexism from a dude at EB. Thankfully, the guy at our local one knows me now, so he's pretty friendly to me. But yeah, that's Hamlet, wasn't it? 2:20 a.m. Oh gosh, that's pretty late. Well, hopefully we can entertain you until you can fall asleep, or maybe help. You found Bango? I'm trying to remember what Bangle looks like. Oh, Bangle's a tiger, isn't she? Am I right? I'm trying not to Google it because I want to try and memorize some of these villagers' names. Oh, that's awesome. Brown tiger with yellow stripes. Yes, thank you. Went to a local small game store that sells a lot of D&D stuff. The dudes just completely talked down to you like you didn't know you were doing. Ugh. I've always wanted to try out D&D. I nearly started a campaign with some friends once, but I just couldn't commit at the time. I was really busy and yeah. So it's just never happened. Yelled at you for inviting your girlfriend at the time over instead of just him, but when he saw that they were female, he tried flirting in front of you. What an egg. Oh, we've got Stu here, isn't it? We've seen him a few times today, haven't we? Just got into D&D because the dice were pretty. They are pretty awesome. I have been tempted to get some molds because I make a lot of resin jewelry, and I've been tempted to get some molds and make some of the dice. Hi Becca Lynn, how are you? So yeah, it's 6:20 p.m. here, so it's early evening for me, but I have had not had much energy in the evening for a while, so I'm glad to be able to play again in the evening finally. I've just tried. Yes, it's working. I finally remembered to put your command in, Becca. 2:22 a.m. Wow, I did think it was pretty late. The game audio wasn't working on your stream, so you got to use your new mic since you didn't need the headphones. Oh, nice. Did it work well? Do I sell my resin jewelry? I do. So it was because I don't know if I've talked to you about it, but until a couple of months ago, I was running a pre-loved and vintage clothing store, and I sold online and I sold at local markets. And as part of that, I also sold handmade jewelry. But I have when I closed down, I intended to start up the jewelry again a few months, just take a few months off and then start it up again. But I haven't yet. I've still got a heap of it sitting in storage, and I've got, I've been starting to feel a little bit more motivated again to pick it up. But yeah, I've been making and selling jewelry longer than I had my pre-loved clothing store. So I started working with resin in 2010, 2011. Marina again, gosh. And then I dropped it for a while and picked it up again a couple of years ago. A lot of them are quite massive and glittery, the ones I make. I love a good glittery resin set of earrings, but yeah, I want to get into a bit more of it at some point. I'm just kind of waiting till I'm ready again. The two have considered dating each other, which you don't care about. Yeah. Interesting, Angus. Oh, that's good, Caeryssi. It's I'm glad it worked well. Gosh, we've got 10 people here. That's awesome for a stream at this time of day. Not for the faint-hearted, yeah. Yeah, I'm all about the big jewelry. I do smaller, and 10 likes, yay! That's awesome. I do make smaller jewelry as well, but I like making a lot of bright, colourful stuff. I'll pop some photos in the Discord server in the crafts part at some point. I've been meaning to for a little while, but keep forgetting. Your mum let the kittens in there for an hour. Oh, right. I imagine there's a bit of mess. Your mic lights up. Amazing. I'm thinking I need to get... I mean, I like my microphone. It's fine. But I really like some of the ones that light up. But I think I need to get one that's got the push to mute, tap to mute, because I forget to mute my mic a lot. Or I mute it, but then somehow manage to unmute it unintentionally. Yes, I definitely will. I will try and do that tonight after the stream. I'll put some in the server. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, there! Boomer, mate, you're hiding. People walk in your room all the time. I tend to leave my door open to where I stream just because of the dogs, but it can get a bit noisy at times because of that. Just like if Aaron's doing the dishes and stuff, so I need to get better at closing the door. I've got the door closed tonight. I've locked the dogs out, and because Aaron's on his headset playing games, so... Maybe I should make my question of the day tomorrow on the Discord a vote for what we do the following day for the stream as an alternative, because we've got a couple of ideas, so don't have an excuse to take Leroy's command. Yeah, actually, Angus, earlier today when I was streaming, Betty was snoring loudly, which never happens. Leroy was not here and Betty was snoring loudly. A Q&A just about Leroy. We should do that sometime. I'll have him on camera with me and I can just answer questions about Leroy. Think you need to get a PC, but need a desk before that. Yeah, you definitely need somewhere to put it. I'm hoping that I can, Pierce, of course it's Pierce. I always forget his name. Like many others. New command idea, Betty. Oh gosh, we had friends over last night and she just barked at them the whole time. It was so frustrating. She's just, I mean, she can't help it. She's got a few things going on in her head, to be honest. She's just quite high strung, but yeah, it got quite frustrating. Then Betty decided that Leroy was the optimal bed. Yes, and then they were both snoring quite loudly. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. With my brother moving to England, I am hoping that I can look after his PC while he's in England and just conveniently keep it. But I keep forgetting to message him about it, just so I can, do some stuff on it. I mean, my computer's fine for what I do, but there are just little things that I would like it for. Is Hawkeye nice? One of your cats snores. Cute. Your dog did that to your sister's friend today. I watched a lot of MASH as a child thanks to my dad. All all the shows he loved. There was like MASH and Hogan's Heroes was another one I saw a lot of. Your cat Shazam snores so loud you can hear it from other rooms in the house. Yeah, it must be nearly on Leroy level. You've got the box set of MASH, amazing. I have to admit I haven't actually watched it since I was a kid, but it was that like theme music will be forever in my head. The best of that era. I think it's probably one of the ones that has aged better. I mean, not that I'm saying it's aged perfectly, but a lot of things have really aged poorly, haven't they? Oh, awesome, Angus. Have you watched the original Karate Kid movies? That's Dell, wasn't it? Yes! I got one right! It's Dell! Oh, right, Ro. I'm getting better. I'm slowly learning some of them. I do. Hi, have you got a new name? Need to watch 2 and 3, but you've seen 1. Karate Kid 3 is great purely for Peter Cetera, which will make me sound very old. I remember at a friend's 21st, my brother and I sang Peter Cetera, Glory of Love on the karaoke machine, and they were all doing like, you know, these songs and being so, you know, these really great performances, and then just me and my brother sang very loudly Peter Cetera. You've never watched the Karate Kid series. It's pretty great. Especially the first one. September 10th. Have they announced the day for it? You're on a mad at you glitchy broken laptop. Oh no, what's wrong with it? Oh, is that the date that Splatoon 3 comes out? I forgot about each, like, that had been announced. Are the tickets on sale yet, or you hit it with a charger? Oh, that's not good. Like a Dodge Charger? No, I'm kidding. Was it Dodge or is it a different car brand? I was making a very bad joke then, and I messed it up because I couldn't remember what car company makes chargers. Who have we got there? That looks like Alice, isn't it? Oh, Alice, she's so cute. Hit it with a Jaguar. Oh, good Zenya. Oh, Alice, you're so great. If you fitted into my island, I would so take you because I do miss her. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Not seeing as many bottles tonight, are we? How many have I seen? 3. Yeah, that's my koala. She's so cute. I love her house as well. Roommate threw it into the driveway as I was parking. You've got Alice on your island? Nice. Hi, my name, welcome back. We're not doing bingo this time, we're just hunting. Oh, thank you. I did pop on my Switch before, but I forgot to go in. I will try and remember tonight. I'm not sure, Angus. I don't know any of the song names. I need to change the player that I use in OBS because it doesn't tell me. Do I do Peppy Residence? I've already got one on this island. I can't do more than one on an island because it's just too much for me. You're trying to remind me off stream. Thank you. Oh, you reminded Emily. That's good. I just want to double check something on Google. Just one moment. Amiibo. I was just checking if I had what series of Amiibo cards Ellie is in, but she's in one of the new Leaf ones, and I've only got a couple of those, so There aren't many left. Oh, hopefully they're still available when you can buy one. I always forget that wolf's name. We better go say hello to it. You've had 3 peppies on your island at the same time. Did it get a bit full on for you? I don't mind them. I just do find their personality a little intense. I can only really handle one at a time. Sorry, that's not something we're doing tonight. We're villager hunting. Freya, yes. The third one was Peppy Penguin, aka Sprinkle. Sorry, we're not doing promos. I'm just going to delete that comment. That's not what this is about. Sorry, we're focusing on my stream. I actually did a warning on the Discord earlier today because we're getting a lot of promotions in the chat for other channels. Not necessarily self-promos, but, you know, and it's kind of just, it ends up being a little bit rude because we're here for my stream, not to be stink. I love promoting other people, but, like, other content creators, but I want to be able to, you know, do it at my call. So thank you for that. How many tickets have I got on me? 34. Oh no, did you have it set to top chat? I did that this morning on stream and it took me about 20 minutes into the stream when I realised I was on top chat. I was like, whoops. I do really wish that the default was live chat and not top chat because who wants to just see some of the messages? I don't understand. Yeah, it's such an annoying default. Took 2 million out of your inventory. That's annoying. How frustrating. I didn't know you could do that. I mean, I guess people have hacked different things. You were on top chat as well. Oh no. Yes, and like I was in me, it's my stream and it put me onto top chat. Cleo, of course. I'm terrible with the horse names. That's all good, Angus. See ya. Thanks for popping in. Oh gosh, seeing Cleo wants me to makes me want to sing. Does anyone remember, or is anyone of that era that remembers Cleopatra coming at ya? I loved Cleopatra, the group. Yeah, they're from, there was 3 sisters. Walk Like an Egyptian. Walk Like an Egyptian's older than Cleopatra. Cleopatra were a group from the UK in the, like, mid to late 90s. And it was 3 sisters. And they called their group Cleopatra. And, yeah, and they had a song, Cleopatra, coming at ya. And then they had some other ones, but that's the one that always gets stuck in my head. I wish I could play it for you. Especially that part. It was quite, I mean, I'm unsure how big it was in the US, but it was pretty big here in New Zealand. They would have been really young as well. I think they were all early to mid-teens. It was kind of peak Hanson time. You had your head in metal. I didn't get stuck into metal until the early 2000s. Might have had it on a soundtrack, probably. Oh, that is, she's got, it starts with S, doesn't it? She's got her dishwashing gloves on. Shari, yes. The yellow design in here is interesting. Like, I don't mind it on the feet and the tail, but the hands just look like dishwashing gloves. It's like I'm not getting any bottles now because I got so many earlier. You recognize it after a quick listen. Oh, good. A rack of dishes freshly washed and drying. Yeah. You had an open plot and you forgot. Did it autofill? You may have told me this already. Pea hands? Oh gosh. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll stick to my dishwasher gloves ones. Oh, that's right. Yes, of course. Now I remember. Thank you. I hope you get some sleep. Thanks for popping in. Dumb shrimp horns. I haven't noticed they look like shrimp. I'm gonna have to have a look. Oh, my stream is saying that I have no data going through right now. Something. Oh no, it's gone back to excellent. Weird. Does this make Dom food? And we've got a bird that I have no idea what his name is. I'm not even gonna try and remember. Admiral. So that's Admiral. Turquoise coloured bagels. Bagels. It's 3 AM. Oh gosh, yeah. You better get some sleep. Thank you for being here. Hope you, yeah. I was gonna say hope you get some sleep, but that's what you're off to do. Bye! This is not going well so far, is it, tonight? You were waiting for that reaction. 1,000 hours in Animal Crossing. That's amazing. Mine stopped updating. It's just been sitting at like 740 hours for about 6 months, but it may have finally updated. I actually haven't checked in a few weeks. Thank you. Gosh, we're already nearly 45 minutes in. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. We're getting this island a lot tonight, aren't we? Oh, I do have the amiibo card for this guy. Is it Weber? Is that his name? It's Weber, isn't it? It is. He's secretly a barbecue. I have his amiibo card and I've got Piper's and their new Leaf ones, and I've only got them because Nintendo New Zealand, like Nintendo Australia and New Zealand last year, had a thing that if you tweeted a photo of your winter island, they would send you 2 amiibo cards for free. It was great. Looking forward to kicking shrimp horns off Aquila. Yeah, it's already been... Oh, I nearly missed that bottle. Already been over 45 minutes. How are you related to grills? Your page says it started over less than a minute ago. The longest minute ever. I feel like I have to look up Dom just because in my head I can't think what his horns look like. Oh yeah, I totally see what you mean now. They're so pink, aren't they? Hi, Plum. It's so funny, isn't it, time differences? That it's the evening for me and you've just woken up. You've got the day off. Nice. I'm glad you could pop in though, at least. I hope you've got a good day off planned. A fun day off. Pink and stripy. Yes, they're pink and stripy. Once you hear someone say something like that, you can't unsee it. Like Olaf Jackson. Part of me feels like I need to think of a backup villager if we can't find Ellie, but I don't know who I'd pick, except for possibly Tucker. Maybe I would much prefer Ellie, but yeah. Oh, we've got Raymond. Someone needed Raymond like on their bingo card this afternoon. They would be gutted if they knew that we saw him tonight. By the way, those who are on the Discord, I started making a couple of new emojis for the Discord tonight. I'm gonna finish making them after the stream and hopefully get them up tonight. It might be tomorrow instead, but I think they're kind of cool. There should be 3 of them. I've made 2 of them, but I've still got 1 more to make. Going to your summer cottage for the day. Nice. Ellie is cute. I've never had her on any of my islands, which is such a mistake because she is awesome. Yeah, so these are 3 that I'm starting with the new emojis, but I need to think of more to add. Yeah, I'll have to keep thinking. Someone just drove past my house, stopped directly in front of my house for like 20 seconds and then went on. And I was like, this is a little bit unnerving because they can see me with my, headset and microphone and stuff, and I'm like, are they looking at me or are they doing something else? It was just a bit weird. We've got a money island. Who do we have? We've got Genji. We didn't see any bunnies this morning, did we? Genji's cool. I like Genji. Oh yay, bottle. Hi Anthea, how are you? We are hunting for Ellie and it's not going very well so far. But at least we're having fun. It's not about it's not about the destination but the friends. It's not about the whatever, it's about the friends you make along the way, no? I should have kept count of how many islands we've been to. I have no idea today. Verena once told you in passing that someone ran into his mailbox and knocked it over. He seemed unfazed and said it had happened before. Funny. Thank you, Thea. Yeah, I'm really hoping so because this is my third villager hunt for her in 3 days. So a couple of years ago, one of my neighbours, he must have, I don't know if he'd had an argument with his family or something, but he honed out of their driveway and past our house so quickly that he went up on the curb outside our house and like he scratched up a little bit, but not anything, worth even looking at really. But gosh, we've seen Annabelle so many times today. But it was so funny because he did it and then he kept going, but he clearly saw me looking and then I saw what he did, because about 2 minutes later he came back in his car driving much more normally and not erratic at all, and checked the curb outside our house and then went off again. I was like, oh, that's good, at least he's honest. How many tickets have I got left on me? Oh, quite a few. 27. As long as I move slowly, I'm invisible, yeah. He'd clearly calmed down a little bit and was like, oh, I better go check what I did. This is not good. She saw me. Likes on an evening stream. That's awesome. Great use of the Sasha emoji there. Who have we got? Nobody. Oh, there they are. Oh, Rudy. Oh, you're so cute. I wish I could invite you. I love his little face. It's cute. The cats are all so cute. Most of them, anyway. Most of them. I wish you would just let me go from island to island and not have to return back to my island to fly again. Thoughts on Bob? I think he's kind of cool. He's not my favourite, but I like him. I don't think I have the same, attachment that some people do, but I don't mind him. He's a lazy villager as well. Hey, I think that, some people... that makes them like him more. You're not fussed with Bob. There's that other villager, that other cat one that has a really weird look. He's blue with like the big eyes. I'm gonna just look him up because I can never remember his name. But I think he's kind of cool because he's so weird looking. Someone's probably said their name in chat and I'm not looking. Mo. Yes, Mo. I think Mo's kind of great because it's a very interesting look. Oh, we've got, I was going to say Admiral, but it's not Admiral. It is, I thought of a name for him as well. Buzz. It's Buzz, isn't it? Because the yellow, and that looks like a Buzz bar. The rapper for a Buzz bar. Yes! My mnemonic worked! I was struggling with words, but it worked. I was like, I know I thought of something for him to do with the yellow of his top. Excuse me, Buzz. Everyone's in top chat right now. His Happy Home Paradise design is fun. What does he want for his Happy Home Paradise design? You're so hungry. I made a chicken and veggie soup. That's what I had for dinner. Mo wants a magician setup. That's cool. That'll be fun. Do you know what you're having for dinner, Anthea? Gosh, it's getting a bit warm in here with the heater on and the door closed. Like the central heating. Vegan hot dogs or pumpkin soup, yum. You're currently scoffing. Nice. Leftover barbecue brisket sandwich, yum. These are all sounding so good. Rice as always. Pumpkin soup does sound good. Oh, I haven't had one of these islands in a little while. What have we got up here? Oh, it's the hot dog sheep, burger sheep. Frida, that's it. Pork chops with stir-fried vegetables and noodles, yum! Yeah, it's definitely soup weather, isn't it? That's why I ended up making soup. She still ate meat. I wasn't eating meat for a long time, but I had to go back on it after I became allergic to so many random foods. It was just so hard to actually eat much, so I had to bring meat back in. I'm starting to get sleepy. I think it's because of the heater. Could have just fried eggs for dinner. With all other meat than fish. Oh man. Gosh, this is really not progressing, is it? Started because you ate a ton of eggs. I love it. I made scrambled eggs for my lunch yesterday, and I realised after I made them that I'd hit that point. You know how you have a point with eggs where you've had them too often, and just even the smell of them, you're like, oh, I cannot do eggs again. And I ended up I had like 3 bites. I was like, no, I have to get rid of this. And I ended up just eating the toast. Where are they? Oh, there she is. It is Agnes. I forgot there was a neck emoji. Come on, bottles, please. Reached that point a while ago, starting them again now. It's funny because I only just reached that point, but Aaron reached that point about 3 weeks ago, and so I've been making them less because he didn't want them, but then it just, you know. Agnes. Oh, that's awesome of your grandma. It was funny, the stream we did earlier, we saw so many elephants. Not the elephant I wanted, but we saw a lot of elephants. But tonight we haven't even seen one. What species of villager is it that has the most? Is it cats? There's one that has like more than any others. Is it the cats? Learn to fry an egg on her wok. That's awesome. I think it is cats, yeah. I remember seeing something about it somewhere, but I can't remember which one it was. I'm pretty sure it was the cats, and it was like 29 of them or something huge. 23, that's it, yeah. Oh, now, what is that rabbit called? Their teeth scare me a little bit, like they could do some damage. Coal, that's it. I should remember that one, because he's nearly the colour of coal. Like a piece of coal. Or is it a she? I'm not actually sure. You're really bad at frying eggs. I'm still really bad at frying eggs. We will call her Orange. Like, I'm pretty good at making most types of eggs, but fried eggs I'm just not good. I'm that terrible person that I'll go to a cafe and get poached eggs, but I'll ask them to well cook them. I used to eat runny eggs, but I just cannot do runny eggs anymore. I just can't. And so I'll always ask for them to cook them fully through. You steam eggs generally. Hey Carla, welcome back. Yes, we're trying for Ellie again. We're not having much luck, but we're trying again. You love running yolk, especially on toast. I did as a kid love doing the soldiers, with the eggs. Hey, you'd slice the bread into thin slices and it was called soldiers, and I can't remember what the egg was called, and you dip them in. I loved that. Oh, Queenie's cute. A non-runny scrambled egg. I do tend to make scrambled eggs the most, and then probably poached and then boiled. The mentioning steamed eggs before makes me think of The Simpsons with the steamed hams. And Super Nintendo Chalmers. I mean, that's a completely different episode, but I'm just gonna check how many tickets I've got. You're in an egg subreddit, literally just nice photos of people's cooked eggs. That's awesome. I once joined a Mandarin fan subreddit where people would just post that they were having mandarins and would post a photo of it. It was like, I think it's called Mandarin Fans or something. It hasn't been active for a wee while though. I have a weird thing when I'm eating mandarins that I have to count how many pieces of pieces there are in the segments in the mandarin before I eat it. Aaron always looks at me like I'm he's used to it now, but he's just always so confused about the fact that I have to count the mandarin pieces. Oh, it's Freya again. I remembered her name this time. I'm posting on eBay for half an orange. You're gonna like tinned mandarins. Tinned mandarins are pretty good, but I love them fresh. Especially, oh, why am I going around here? I got the bottle. Especially if they've been kept in the fridge and they're nice and cold. Leroy and Betty love mandarins. They love them, and so if I'm ever eating mandarins, they know the sound of me getting a mandarin out of the fridge. And so I always have to give them just a tiny, tiny piece of a segment of mandarin. And they go wild for it. They love fruit and veggies. Mandarins and carrots are probably the two favourite. And strawberries. Come on, Ellie, please. I made a mandarin crumble recently, like a, what do they call it in the US? There's cobbler, like a mandarin cobbler / crumble, and it was pretty good. Yeah. I don't think I'll make it again, but it was good. Aaron liked it better than a berry crumble. Oh, Mary! Why are you showing up here? I can't invite you. I mean, I've got her amiibo card, so it's not the end of the world, but I would love to invite her. Yeah, I was experimenting because I love crumble, but I can't have apples anymore. I'm allergic to apples now. And so I've been trying a few things. I really like frozen berries. I use frozen berries quite frequently, but yeah, the other day I really wanted a crumble when I only had mandarins in the house. Mary gets rejected in Mitzi. I would take Mary like a shot if it was my other island, but she doesn't suit this one because it's a jungle, so. Her response for you. Love it. She's all smug like, I can't have fructose. It's not just like doing the fructose thing. I actually get really sick from it. So apples, stone fruits, pears, watermelon, yeah. But it is because of the fructose. And it was very sudden. I used to eat them a lot and then just overnight I was allergic. Not as bad as my other allergies, but quite sensitive to them. Plums is another one. I miss plums so much. And we've got Bengal. We were talking about Bengal before, weren't we? I'm glad I remembered her name, just because we talked about her before. I'm getting better. I'm improving, aren't I? I'm slowly, like, you know. You're on FODMAP for diet for 6 years, but now you're sick no matter what you eat. Oh gosh, yeah. You have to reintroduce things. Yeah, I'm like, fructose is definitely the worst for me, but it's really, really bad. I'm lactose intolerant, but I can have cheese and I can have a little bit and then I'm fine. So I do keep that in my diet, but I've got quite severe, like, to the point that I was had an anaphylaxis and stuff from some actual, like, some things like chili and stuff last year. It was really scary, but I've slowly been told to try and reintroduce them, and it's a bit up and down at the moment. Some of it I've been able to do, some of it has not gone well. Mildly allergic to bananas. Oh, right. Allergic to things ending in os. It was like last night, we were at a restaurant, and I mean the biggest one's chili that I can't have, and they were like, does anyone here have any allergies? And I was like, yeah, chili. And they were like, do you just avoid it, or are you actually allergic? I'm like, no, I'm allergic. And they were like, it's interesting to watch the change, you know. That does sound uncomfortable. Especially because bananas are really good. It's hard when it happens when it's something you love. Yeah, it's been quite hard because there were so many things and it happened so suddenly. Meringue! Hi, Meringue! And so figuring out what it was, what could do it was really hard. And last year I've been seeing an immunologist about it and all that sort of thing. So, because it's quite serious, I've been taking it very seriously. But yeah, it's not been great. I at the we did like a grading test. You know how they do the bit on your arm and then they do the oral grading, and I had the tiniest bit of capsicum at the thing. Like, it would have been about 2 millimeters wide by 3, and had anaphylaxis, and so we had to stop. It was not good. You don't like a lot of other fruit, so you just deal. Fair enough. I mean, I guess if you know your limit and don't overdo it, it might be worth it. I have that a bit with pineapple, actually. I love pineapple, but it does hurt my mouth a little bit. Most places don't pay close enough attention. Yes. So last year I went to a cafe and I got a bagel that had like feta and avocado and stuff on it as well, and it usually comes with chili flakes on top, and I said to them, I'm allergic, please no chili flakes, I'm actually allergic. And so they brought it out and they said without chili, and then when I put it down you could see that they'd accidentally put chili on it and then tried to remove it, and there was still 1 or 2 flakes, so I had to give it back to them. I was like, I can't eat this. I'm actually allergic. Oh, that's interesting that the less ripe ones affect you less. Small doses of pineapple, yeah. Oh, who is hiding behind it? Oh, gosh, got my hopes up. Oh, what was that colour? Oh, I was so hopeful. And it's Bloomin' Crackle, who some of you will know as Spork. Crackle! You fooled me. I had to take a photo of that because it annoyed me. They've said, yeah, apparently there's some sort of enzyme in pineapple, and I'm assuming it must be in kiwi fruit as well. People don't seem to understand what allergy means. Yeah, and I think it's because, there are people, there are intolerances as well, or just preferences, so people ask for them not to be in there. But it's like, actual allergy is quite different. The good thing is I don't have to carry my EpiPen around with me anymore. I've been moved onto a specific inhaler, and that seems to help. But yeah, I do still have the EpiPen just in case, of course. To do with pollen, interesting. Kiwi fruit and pineapple do have enzymes that break down protein. Yes, that must be it. It messes with your mouth. They're mildly toxic in the skin, Tara, as if not cooked well. Interesting. That's really interesting. I didn't know that about taro, and taro's, I've had it quite a bit. Yeah, it's intolerances are really bad as well. They're quite awful, but not often life-threatening. So I think people, often at restaurants, some of them, they'll accidentally treat an allergy like an intolerance because they misunderstand the difference. Don't eat too many, they'll dissolve you. Don't have a bath in pineapple. It's not a good idea. That's interesting about taro. Don't want to be dissolved, yeah. It's Murphy, isn't it? That's Murphy. I really would like to have Murphy on an island sometime, just because he has my cat's name. Malaki, and I love that he says Malaki. All this Malaki. It's such a perfect, I'm assuming he's a grumpy villager, because that would be the perfect catchphrase for a grumpy villager. Actually, he said hobnobbin, he's definitely a grumpy villager. Murphy was an autofill for you once. You didn't like him to begin with, but he grew on you. I feel like if you're not expecting him, he would definitely, yeah. If anything was going to dissolve you, it would be the Coca-Cola. Growing you like mold. That reminds me, I saw something on Reddit a couple of weeks ago. Someone put a photo up on like, what is this thing subreddit, or one of those what is this subreddits, saying, what is this weird thing on my dishes? It hit like in their dishwasher, and it was very clearly an interesting little mold that was growing. But they were like, you know, dishes haven't been in the dishwasher that long waiting for the clean, you know, it's been pretty quick. It's only been 3 or 4 days, and it's like, that's a really long time for dishes to be sitting in the dishwasher waiting for you to, you know, put them through. Like, if you really need to use the dishwasher that infrequently, maybe just hand wash them, because that's kind of gross. Especially because there were only a few dishes in the dishwasher. A funny little green mold. Yeah, and should rinse the dishes as well. For sure. I like that they just did not think it was mold. Fang. I love the wolves, they're cool. Start growing a vegetable garden in my dishwasher. Your first cranker is Boris. Yeah, actually, I had Boris on. He wasn't my first cranky. I think he was my second, and he definitely grew on me as well. I was unsure at first, but I was like, oh no, he's actually kind of cool. They do have similar sweaters, didn't they? They do have kind of similar looks, even though they're different colours, Fang and Freya. Like, kind of similar designs and different colours. Really enjoying Hopper as a cranky. There was a villager that they changed the personality type between New Leaf and New Horizons, wasn't it? Wasn't there? Was it Julian? There was one villager. I can't remember who it was. Oh no, because Julian, it's not Julian, was it? Hey, I just looked down at my desk mat and Fang's on it wearing that exact outfit. I didn't even realise he was on it. There aren't many villagers on it. There's, like, it's mainly NPCs, but there is Fang, there's Bunny, there's Goldie, Rosie. Faith changed too. Interesting. What was Faith originally? Rooney. That's another one I forget. I have to think about it like as, no, it's gone from my head. Actually, that's a good question about Fret. I'm just going to quickly Google Fret because I'm not sure. We were talking about Fret earlier. No, Fret has always been cranky. Hey Nerdy, how are you? Yeah, I mean my camera is working again now. It wasn't this morning, but couldn't be bothered doing my hair, so I thought I'm just gonna make this cozy for myself as well as. Did I grab a bottle? I did, I think. Didn't know this villager on the island existed. Faith was normal and then went to sisterly. The word pre-love, which is what I thought Fret would be as an OG villager. That's a good, that's a great description. Ellie is cute, I agree. I think she'll be perfect on this island. Fret might be your favourite dog. Yeah, I do really like Fret. I don't I just don't know who my favourite dog is. I can't even remember which one I voted for when we. Oh, I think I voted for Shep. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think Shep's my favourite dog. Just because I love the way his eyes pop out of the peek out of his hair when he's shocked. Bones is yours. Bones is cute. Fred had a name change. He could only move in if they had an E-card, blah, blah, blah. I'm just reading his thing. But I can't see anything about his name. Shep is hard to beat. Yeah, I do kind of regret letting Shep leave my main island. I do miss him. Yeah, Paolo is cool. Oh no, I'm not going over there. It's a lease. We're just leaving. I'll check for bottles, but we're not going over. That was a lease. I could spot her a mile away. Paolo, I think, is a little bit too bright for my island. You let Punchy leave and you got regret. The snooty monkey. Yeah, Elise and I are not friends. Paolo is a fake Dizzy. Love it. I do like Paolo's eyebrows. I'm always a fan of those chunky eyebrows on the villagers. Just gonna check how many tickets I have. I've got 11 left. I can't grab more. Oh, it's Nan. Hey, Nan. Paolo is your nurse. With Joey as the doctor. Cute. I'll have to buy another Switch for the next set of Perfect Villagers. Fair enough. I've got my... I'm just glad I've managed to start an island on my husband, delete my husband's island and use his Switch for this island, because it's nice to be able to have two. It's interesting, isn't it, Nerdy? I find it interesting how much he hates the bugs but wants them for the museum. I guess he's, all about that history and the nature and learning, but he's a bit scared of them. But I also wonder, because don't birds generally, a lot of birds eat bugs. So if he's scared of bugs, what do you think he eats? Probably just seeds and leaves and stuff, eh? Owls are carnivores. Blathers feasts on knowledge. That's the answer. Blathers feasts on knowledge. I love how long owls' legs are hidden under their body. Oh, I can see it's that lion that I can't remember his name, but we're not going up there. I think that's my favourite thing about owls, is how long their legs are, but you just can't see it because of their body, their feathers all covering it. Bud, yes. I was like, I know it's a bit of a pun on something that I can't talk about because I might get demonetized, but I couldn't remember what. They're all fluff, yes. We don't really have many owls in New Zealand. We've got the moorpork, but it's not technically an owl. But we don't, yeah. If the tawny frog mouth is an owl or not. Oh, the kakapo, of course, the kakapo, yes. The kakapo is kind of, yeah, that sort of, yeah. Oh, that's good, Nerdy. I'm glad they're doing a lot better. Hopefully, are you going to organise another plan to, you know, to see them? I'm just saying, yeah, oh, it is, yeah. So the kakapo is technically an owl parrot. Like it's its technical thing. I was thinking, yeah. Oh, we have got Monty. I think Monty's colours are quite cool. I think just because they make me think of Harold the Yeti from the Matterhorn at Disneyland. Monty and Deli are always confused. Yeah, I was thinking, is that Deli? And then I was like, wait, I've got Deli on my island. Yeah, that's a really good idea, Nerdy. You've got to be sure. Got to be safe. Cross between a budgie and a platypus. All this talk about New Zealand birds makes me want to go to our local. There's like a bird, what do you call it, sanctuary? Is that the word? And wander around because it's been a little while since I've done that. And it's another bird, it's another ostrich that I forget the name of. Reckon you can watch 3 things simultaneously? I mean, you can try. Sandy, of course. What 3 things are you trying to watch at once? Interesting island shape, this one, isn't it? I forget about this island shape because you don't see it very often. Aviary? It's not an aviary that I'm talking about because they can fly, leave and come back. It's so they're not, you know, they're not caged in. We don't have the kookaburra. Australia have the kookaburra. Kookaburra sits on the old gum tree. Marsupials are pests. Yeah, possums are a big pest here. So they, because they're risk for our wildlife, you know, our native wildlife, so they are a big pest. An online concert and another streamer. Whenever I hear about kookaburras, I just think of the cricket brand. And the song, of course. You've got kookaburras and possums. Yeah, it's funny how in Australia the possums are, you know, fine, but here Department of Conservation, which is the government department for conserving, obviously, they try and get rid of all the possums because they're a pest and harm our native animals. Try and eat the avocados of a tree in your backyard. Cute. I mean, annoying, but cute. Used to get stuck in your head all the time as a kid. Yes, it's definitely one of those songs that just gets stuck and plays over and over. Oh, we're seeing all the cute cats tonight. How many tickets have I got left? 7. I think I might end after I've used those 7 tickets. I'll end the hunt part anyway. I might wander around my island a little bit and do some cleaning and tidying and stuff, but I think I'll have to stop the hunting because it is not going well today. Rosella's a co. You sang it the other day to yourself? That's something I do a lot, is sing a lot around the house. And to the dogs, or the cat. I'm starting to yawn a lot, so it may be smart for me to finish soonish. A little while longer, but yeah. Scarred for life by earworms. I'll try not to sing any others. That's another one I was just thinking of, Nerdy, and I was thinking I'm going to try and not sing that. Try and not sing that. Ali is very elusive. That's what Ali is short for. It's not short for elephant. It's short for elusive. Oh, and we've got a mouse that I do know the name of, but I always forget. I don't mind, Dora. I don't mind her design until I see her tail and just the mice tails in this. I just don't like them. I really don't like them. Oh, that's nice. It's probably a good way to calm yourself because it's like something to focus on that you have to concentrate. The fireflies, yes. Your flatmate got Ali on their 3rd ticket and they weren't even looking for her. Oh man, that's amazing. Round the Twist. I forgot about Round the Twist. Though I loved Paul Jennings' books more. I read them so many times. Oh, but I can't remember if I mentioned this on stream. Last night Aaron showed me that he had found on YouTube. Oh, Patient 1, awesome! I didn't get to watch it, but that's cool. So some of you won't remember this, but Aaron found on YouTube some really high quality episodes from the Australian gladiators. And we were watching them last night. So good. I think because the gladiators, does anyone else remember gladiators from the 90s? The UK one was the original, then there was the Australian, and then I think the US had American gladiators, but we had the Australian one, and I think we had all of them at some point, but we mainly had the Australian one. Welcome back, Angus. We had Australian gladiators, and so we were watching it with like Taipan and oh, it was so funny. Look at that butt on him. Sorry, his butt always makes me laugh. Your cousin used to date Vulcan? That is amazing! Sorry, I have to move away from the microphone for a second. That is so good. He had less hair than she did. You watched American Gladiators back in the day. Nice. It was I loved it. I loved it. Vulcan was Aaron's favorite. And then because we watched that and we saw Mike Whitney, we moved on to Who Dares Wins, which is another classic that we found some episodes of on YouTube. Oh, Who Dares Wins was great. Lamb chops, yes, lamb chops was awesome. They waxed their entire bodies. Yeah, they just had no hair, didn't they? Just anyway, you could see yeah. But some of the things they were doing were just so dangerous, and it's like, I think we watched 2 episodes last night, and in both episodes someone got injured. It's just like, they would never, they would do still a lot of those things, but there are some of them they would never do today because of the, the risk. Yeah, they had the pyramid. We watched the pyramid one. How, they're trying to get to the top of the pyramid and the gladiators are tackling them and pulling them down to the bottom pyramid again. It was so high, and sure, there's a lot of padding and that sort of thing, but yeah, they would never do that now. The struggle, yeah. The pyramid was always on the ads, yes. Oh, that's a handy place for the fossils. Stitches! Oh, Stitches, mate. You're so cool, but you would get destroyed on destroyed on my island. Stitches is so great. It's weird to leave him behind. Something to Photoshop. A dog head on a monkey body. The water show now with the hopping across that's Wipeout, isn't it? Yes. So we had the American Wipeout in New Zealand. And I had a friend that we would watch it with. So we'd watch it sometimes, and we had this one friend, this couple over one time when we were watching it, and he was just actually in tears, crying with laughter the whole time. He loved it so much. I just it was good to watch. It was an interesting watch, but this guy was actually in tears every episode. It was so funny, and so it was almost more entertaining to watch him than the show. My much funny to watch me in the gym. The Naughty Shop. Did you guys ever get It's a Knockout? I might have to Google that. I have a feeling one of our friends might have mentioned that last night, but I'm going to have a look. It's a Knockout. Just having a look. Of course, only episodes come up that I can't watch. Oh, that does look kind of familiar. May have, but I didn't really remember it. It does seem kind of vaguely, although a lot of the ones that are coming up are a bit older. Yeah, it looks like it was. I think it said it was 80s, so it was probably on, but not enough for me to I wasn't old enough to really know what was going on. One Australian TV show that I'll always remember was Man Oh Man. I used to watch it with my mum. It's Astrid, isn't it? Is it Astrid? Have I remembered correctly? I've got to go see. I did remember, yes! The name is already a winner for Man Oh Man. And Man Oh Man was, it was a dating show, and it was a dating show, and it would be like a woman got to choose from all these men, and then she would like push the ones she didn't want to date in the pool. It was just very, very early 90s. It was so corny. It was yeah, very, very corny. I'm starting to get a little bit stiff from sitting in my chair so much today. I think I rewatched it. I found an episode on YouTube like I think a couple of years ago, and it was kind of great to watch just because of that. Oh, we got 3 tickets left. Just because of the fashion, and it was just so 90s, so much about it. Getting to dump the reject men, yeah, pushing them in the pool. The high-waisted jeans, yes. I still haven't seen it, Caeryssi. Time to make some chaos, yes. It really was. It really was brutal. I love those giant moths. Where are they? Oh, she's all the way over there. It's Brie, isn't it? Is that her name? Yes, I remembered. I do really want to watch it. I just have to be in the right mood to watch it, and I haven't been yet. Like, I just haven't felt like watching it when I sit down. Alright, we've got 2 more tickets. And then I'll do a couple of things on my island, and then I will end the stream after that. We didn't get Hey Hey, it's Saturday. It is a musical, yeah. Then Manuel Miranda wrote the soundtrack. That alone makes it sound like it'll be good. It was, well. Enzo was protected from Hey Hey, it's Saturday. Yeah, I do too. I think that's part of it. I definitely have to be in the right frame of mind for them as well. And sometimes I'll start in the right frame of mind and then I won't be able to finish. Even though it's like, it's not necessarily that I hate it. Yeah. Oh, we got Whitney again. That's twice tonight we've seen her. We've seen so many wolves tonight. The dating game. I think I've watched some episodes of that, like just randomly. An American serial killer was on there. Oh wow. I do sometimes watch those older shows and wonder what has happened to these people, you know? I think this is my last ticket. Oh. It works as a story, not just a musical. That sounds good. Did you get in Australia, did they air Bruce Forsyth's Generation game? I loved that as a kid so much. I assume it wasn't played in the US. I could be wrong, but I don't think it was. With what's on the board, Miss Ford? rings a bell. And we're ending with an eagle that I've forgotten the name of. I'm trying to remember it. We got him before. I can't remember his name. Pierce, thank you. Yes. We've had mainly eagles and wolves tonight, which is a pity. But that's okay. I'll continue the hunt for Ellie. That is fine. It's the mesh eagle. That's right. When I hear the name Pierce, I just instantly think of Community. Which is not helpful for this village hunting. Especially because it's meant to be about mesh. Alright, I'm just going to go through my DIYs and any extra ones I'm just going to leave on the beach here. And I might just take all the fossils I've got and get those assessed and wander around doing a couple of things on my island. Another mesh fan. Definitely a few in the chat tonight, aren't there? Oh, there's Flora behind me. Flora. I doubt I'll need to make a music stand on this island, but you know, you never know. Might need one in the jungle. So tomorrow I won't be streaming, but I may do a giveaway on the Discord of a whole lot of stuff because I need to clear out some of this island. Yes, I'm the same. I started watching Hamilton and I was enjoying it, but I only got about an hour and I had to stop and I just haven't picked it up again just because I just, yeah, haven't been able to do it. A lot of extra ones this time, but that's okay. Can give them away. Oops, picked up the wrong thing. I think something like Hamilton, I would be able to focus if it was live, but yeah. Can find Ellie's DIY, but you can't find Ellie. Was one of them from Ellie? I didn't notice. I saw one from Julian, but that's about all I saw. What's Lopez looking at? Some flowers. Oh no, the bug. Alright, I'll just pick up all these fossils. Such a mess around here, isn't it? People forced to be there. Trying to retain their human. Yeah, that's a great summary. It was the rocking horse. Ah, right. Alright, there are some more fossils. Gosh, I've got a lot lurking around the place, don't I, on here? What's the time on this island at the moment? It is 9:55 PM. Well, I will pop into the shop quickly before it closes. Oh, I want to get these for sure. There's some great things in here, but I don't need them and I haven't got many bells on me. I've got heaps in the ABD, but I just haven't got many in my pockets. And as you saw, there's a whole lot on the beach. Oh, yeah, my pockets are full. That's alright. I've got one so I can always grab more if I need to. Now it's catalogued. Oh, that's handy. I'll come back to that. I haven't actually watched the reboot of MacGyver. Oh, what's he thinking about? Oh, is it going to be what I hope it is? Yes! Finally! Hi, Passion. Finally! You know how much I've been complaining about the fact that for some reason the Brewster wasn't showing up on this blimmin' island. But he's gonna come. I finally unlocked him. Alright, I think we have to go to one of Cabin's islands. Image 1 or 2, Angus? Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna donate those. But the problem is that I can't. The reboot Magnum PI is good. Good to know. So I'm just gonna assess the fossils and I'll then we'll head to Kevin's island and hopefully, whoa, there are a lot of fossils in my pockets. No wonder they got full. Well, at least something good's come from this. But the problem is that I can't go forward a day and let Brewster move in yet because we haven't got Ellie and I'm scared it'll autofill. But in saying that, I can always just let it autofill and then maybe use just risk it and see what happens. I do end up getting risky if I am not finding who I want. Alright, let's see what we can donate. Not many of them. Oh, well, some of the others I might be able to use on this island. Especially around that dig space, which I haven't done anything more to yet since that first time we worked on it. Living dangerously, yeah. Shall I do it? What do you reckon? I am starting to feel a bit done with the hunt. I mean, I think it's more that I just want to be able to move this island forward a day because there's stuff I want to do on it. We can always autofill and if it's bad, I'll just use an amiibo card to replace whoever goes there. Alright, I'm just gonna check my nook mails. I'll dump these things on the beach. Actually, I'll go put them in storage, these fossils. Yeah, Ellie's not wanted to show herself, so I should have a look at what elephant amiibo cards I've got. I don't have an amiibo card, sadly. I need to work on my house a bit more. It's like, I'm happy with how the basement's going, but the rest of it needs some work. I should do a few streams trying to really just get a lot more done on this island so that we can get it closer to completed. There's so much I want to do on it still, and I'm just doing things like spending 3 streams on villager hunts when I don't really, you know. I'm keeping the fossils at the moment because I'm going to use some of them on the island, but I may just once I've decided which ones I want to use, I'll sell the rest. Like get a tool shed so you can. I do have a tool chest somewhere, but I because I was going to all these islands and needed space for things. I think I dumped it somewhere in here, but I have got one somewhere. Alright, so let's head to Cabin's Island and go see if we can find Brewster. It's quite good. The weeds haven't grown back on the grasslands at all, and it was really bad for a little while. Yes, I am. And of course I'm going to interrupt him because we can't hear him sing, so I'm just going to stand up and stretch for a minute. The shiny money spot, they really stick out when it's nighttime, hey? There he is! Look at him! That handsome guy waiting over there. I love that top. I'm going to take a photo just because of his top. I should have said, you know, Brewster. You're looking at him. Flexing his chest. I like the little gyrate on his pocket. It's so cute. I want that shirt. Brewster must have skipped many leg days, yes. He's definitely top heavy, isn't he? I'm just going to check for bottles. I'm not going to grab anything from this island because I don't need it. His feet are so bright. Yeah, because you just don't see them. The pigeon workout. It's because they bob their head a lot, you know? It's their upper body strength. Alright, let's head back. And then I'm going to risk it. We'll risk it and do an autofill. I definitely am going to regret it, aren't I? At least we know it's not going to be Elise because Elise has been on the islands a couple of times. So we know that she is not in my autofill queue. Okay, I want to go get there was a bottle near the museum that I want to grab before I do it. Alright, Angus, I'll have a look after the stream. So much mess. Look at all these flowers. I'm just going to run through them. Alright. I don't think I've heard of that one, Eddie. It appears Arasaadi has seen Angus's pictures by that reaction. The oh Angus. Did you do a dog's head on a monkey's body? Alright, I'll change it back to today, but it probably won't do much. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Patton! You did something better, okay. Don't know if I should be worried by that. I like Stitches. I think he's cute, and I like that he matches his house, that it's kind of like a toy, you know, there's a lot of toys and stuff, and he looks like a toy. Be afraid. Alright. Will it have autofilled yet, or will I have to go forward another day? A different colour combo. It would be cool if they did more than one, you know. See, it didn't come up with Isabel's thing because I went back to today. But we'll have a look just in case. I have had it happen before where it's autofilled and I hadn't, you know. So I'll have a look. It probably hasn't, but we'll see. And if it had, you know, we'll just go to tomorrow if it hasn't, if it's still empty. It's still empty, alright. We'll go to tomorrow. Yeah, and so I travelled back to today, but it didn't even have Isabel come up, so yeah. This island seems to be pretty nice with no autofilling, isn't it? Like how I thought Flora's spot had auto-filled and then it hadn't. She does sometimes. I have had her show up in reverse time travel. But not always. Yeah, it doesn't happen always, but I have had it happen. Like, especially if I've done a lot of time traveling and then gone back to like the current day, then it will then she has, but not always. It seems to be about 50-50. It's only on days you've not played. See, but the thing is, I have had her show up on days that I've played, but only if it's been a lot of days since I went to that day. If that makes sense. Like if I time traveled like heaps of days in a row and then went back. But I've definitely had her show up more than once on a day. If I've time travelled quite a bit, yeah. But not always. It's Camo Frog's birthday tomorrow. Imagine if it hasn't auto-filled. A mystery not for us to understand, yes. Maybe those times that she doesn't show up, she's been allowed to leave the desk. Oh, the sky's pretty clear. I wonder if there's shooting stars. Or if there's so many birds on my notice board, or if Celeste is anywhere. Oops, I keep always nearly walking into Savannah's house, the side of her house. Alright, I'm getting a little bit scared now. Oh my gosh, what? 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 That was what? What? I'm so confused. Alright, we'll go forward another day, shall we? It's almost like it's not letting me do it. This is so odd. Yeah, sure, Angus, pop in. Head on move in. I think the owls look awesome on top of the notice board. The Bermuda Triangle, it seems like it. It's near impossible to get villagers to leave, and it seems near impossible to get them to move in. Can the move-in queue be empty? Can it be empty? I mean, it could be, but maybe not. I mean, maybe it is. Oh, Stitches mate, you're so... I just had a look, Angus. That's pretty true. It's pretty true. I love it how I said mate. Said she can empty it. Interesting. Maybe the autofill queue's empty. I always thought there were always at least 4 in there. Still hunting for bunny. 1,100 tickets. I don't have that kind of patience. I wish I did, but I don't. It's great, Angus. But yes, Stitches is not made for the jungle. He's made for a house. A cute toy town. Maybe I've somehow accidentally emptied it. He's definitely an indoor bear. Very much kid core. Alright, let's see what happens this time. What do you think the chances are that someone's moved, that it's sold? Oh, let's talk to Drake quickly. Gotta get my reaction. He would definitely fit on a Candyland theme island. Well, I guess my autofill queue is empty. Whoa. I did not know that was a thing. I'm kind of like a bit speechless because this is interesting. I'm trying to remember who Kate Sid is on Final Fantasy VII. I haven't really had. I mean, Aaron's. It's one of his favorite games ever, but I haven't. Ah, cool. Oh well. Yeah. Do I risk going to another island or can have Shari? I'm alright, thanks. I don't need any dishes washed. And the image became a reality, yeah. Wow. I have never, and that's what happened. Actually, that explains why a couple of weeks ago Flora's home, that Flora's lot didn't autofill when I, you know. I remember watching Advent Children when it came out initially with Aaron and some of his friends, and I had no idea what was going on. Oops, I didn't mean to load that back up. I'm just gonna, and because I hadn't ever played the game, but I was just like, I mean, it was beautiful to look at, but yeah, I just kind of sat there like, I had no idea what's going on. Alright, do we? Oh, good, Angus, thanks for popping in again and for your art. Do I autofill or do not autofill, do I risk going to a couple more islands and seeing? But I don't know if I've got the energy to do more villager hunt, you know, even just one, I don't know if I can do it. Or do I have a look at my amiibo cards and see if there is anybody that I could invite? Or do I just leave it and give it a day or two and think about it? I'm just going to grab my amiibo cards and see if there are any that might work. Yeah, I might just leave it. I think I want to double check. Oh yes, I've got to go visit Brewster for sure. Good reminder, Carla. I'm just going to double check because I actually haven't like checked what, you know, villages I've got that could fit into the theme. Yes, they did, Nerdy. It was in Japanese with the English subtitles for sure. For sure. The music was amazing though. Sephiroth's theme was great. See, I do have Eloise's amiibo. But I saw her right at the start of the village hunt. I thought, nah. See, a lot of the amiibo cards I've got, just by chance, they are not really that sort of theme. Yeah, no, Eloise is cool, but there is a reason I said no to her. Alright, let's go see Brewster. I'm just going to double check it again because I almost don't believe it. Even though I know it's not going to be full, I just have to see it for myself again. I forgot that I've got this here. That's helpful. I wish you could change the colour of those pipes. Wow. Alright, so let's go to the museum. Oh, that's a good point. It has been staying in the same sort of spot, hasn't it? Alright. Alright, shall I time travel ahead and we'll go have a coffee? Coffee at the roast. We'll do that, shall we? We'll go forward a day and check the museum's closed, and then we'll go have a nighttime coffee at the roast. Oh, it wasn't the language so much. It's just that I didn't know the backstory at the time. It was back in, what would it be, 2006 when it came out? Was that when it was? I didn't know, I didn't really know anything about Final Fantasy VII at the time, so it was in that way confusing. Right, it wasn't the language barrier. Yeah. Oops. I thought I was in the wrong place. No. I don't want to sign up my Nintendo account. I just hit the wrong button. Change the time and then save the game. I thought you had to save the game and then change the time. Once it was at that screen. I did change the time, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, we'll go back in. Although I guess with that, it doesn't really matter either way. We end up being the same length of time to do it. I think he's got it. I think he has it, Nettie. I'm pretty sure he does because he's, loves it. I think he got it whenever it came out. I can't remember when it came out, but yeah. I think he may have actually bought it when we were in San Francisco one time, which is completely random, I know. I just want to check the release date of it. Oh, I'm bringing up the Ultra HD one. That's not what I wanted, the 4K one. Although, I don't think he's got that 4K version. He's just got the standard Blu-ray one. Camo Frog's having a lot of birthdays, isn't he? Let's go look at the Curlow's museum. There we go. And we'll go to tomorrow. Gosh, I've been going for over 2 hours now. I was not expecting to stream for that long. But I'm feeling alright. So, I am getting a bit, stiff and sore now, but it's all good. We've got to have our coffee. Got to have our coffee at the roast. And I just remember there's a raspberry donut in the fridge. So, like a raspberry filled donut. So, I am going to go have that soon. With some ice cream. Oh. With some hokey pokey ice cream. Yum. You just found out what hokey pokey was. Yeah, it's a New Zealand thing, hokey pokey ice cream. It is good. It is good. A donkey. I'm not referring to the dance when I talk about hokey pokey ice cream either. What? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't check to see if it had sold. Well, we got good old prawn horns, didn't we? Prawn horns. Yeah, where's Caeryssi? Prawn horns. Do you know what? He left my other island less than a week ago. Less than a week ago, he left my other island. I wonder if it's the same Dom. Because you can get it from your friends, can't you? It might be the Dom that was on my other island. I've got to go see him. I've got to go see him. It must be the same Dom. It must be the same Dom. Oh, that sucks. Oh. Oh, Kim, this has not ended well. Well, we are going to the museum first. I need a coffee. I need to prepare myself. The shrimp in the chat. Alright, let's head on up. I can't believe it's Dom. I can't believe it's Dom. Hat in Cantonese means shrimp. Awesome. I don't even know what to say now. It's my own fault for risking it. Yeah, I think they do usually, don't they? So we'll go say hi to Dom now that I've had my first coffee on the island. We'll go shake our fist at Dom now. Yeah, I've not had many autofills from other people's islands, but they do usually mention it, don't they? Just casually run past Gulliver. The fact he just keeps, washing up on the same island, he needs to sort things out. Prawn horns. Well, it rhymes, Oh, Dom. Your husband's islands ended up with all your moved out villages. It's totally ripped as me. Well, at least he's complimenting me. As a legit rival. Dom is edible. It can also happen if you go to, say, a treasure island. Well, he's not mentioning it, is he? Definitely prawn horns, yeah. Well, he's not, yeah. I wonder if they smell. You hope they're fresh at least. You hated them both with passion. I really like Dom, but I've had him too much on my islands and I just need a change. This is just... Oh, man. Oh, well, at least he's hidden all the way up there, so I don't have to interact with him. I'm just going to have a look around my island and see the bits I have finished. Like him from afar, yes. Oh, it's Camo Frog's birthday, isn't it? What have I got in my pockets? I'm just going to quickly pop to the shops and grab a present for... grab a present for Camo Frog. Actually, no, I won't because it's tomorrow technically, so I won't. I'll go back to today. Piccolin's Olaf curse. I mean, I'd rather have Dom on my own than Olaf any day. Olaf any day. Non-native fruit wraps, yes. Problem is I can't remember what the native fruit were on this island. I think they were peaches. I think. Oh well, we'll go back in and I'll do a wander around. Yeah, I'll check my passport. I went to check it on my phone and then I realised I couldn't. You liked him until you realised his horns look like seafood. Yeah. Is it terrible that I really want some prawns now? Or shrimp? Oh, no worries, Carla. It has been fun. I'm glad I was able to pop back on. So we've managed in our chat to we've ruined Shari, we've ruined Dom now. Who are we going to ruin next? Allergic to shrimp but not lobster. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm disappointed we didn't find Ellie, but it wasn't meant to be, sadly. But that's okay, I'm just going to ignore Dom and pretend he doesn't live there while I work on the rest of the island. And then maybe we'll do another villager hunt in a couple of weeks. Shrimp chips in your house, yum. We call them prawn crackers here. My Oma, my grandma, used to make the best ones. She made them herself. That was so good. Just don't ruin Dizzy. No, I won't. Should probably say hi to Elvis because I never do. As he just said, it's been too long. Not a fan of fish fingers. I can't remember the last time I had fish fingers. Yeah, the problem with her amiibo card is that it's a new leaf one. It's not one of the standard series, so I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I might have a look online and see if someone's selling it, but yeah. I missed you too, Flora, even though I saw you a few minutes ago. That sounds like me. I need to take it easy tomorrow. I've done too much today. Yeah, the welcome amiibos. That's the ones I mean. Sorry, not New Leaf. They're not so easy to get nowadays. Oh, thank you, Ro. Oh, hey, look, it's Dom's ears on some sushi. Dom's horns, I mean. I don't need anything in there, so that's all good. Yeah, I'm intentionally working this island with the thought in my head that I'm going to upload the dream address in the middle of the night. So I want this to look good at nighttime. I do like that she calls that her like catchphrase sort of thing is Pinky. Oh, good, there's the bottle. I was looking for that. Does that mean KK will be in my... Oh, yay. Oh, well, that didn't work out, but that was, it was my fault that it didn't work out, so... It may be time for me to end this stream. I'm just going to wander around a little bit. I want to see how the swamp area is doing. I still need to work on this space a little bit because I feel like it's not overgrown enough. I feel like it's still a bit too out in the open. So I need to think about this area a little bit more and just think how I can make it a bit more overgrown. The chopping board DIY. I may have a spare one. Maybe. No, I don't think I do actually. Sorry, I lied. Camo Frog's loving that lamp, isn't he? More weeds. Yeah, that might be the way to do it, I think. More weeds and some of the like leaf piles and some more of those big leaves, I think will help for sure. And the other thing I need to do is, you're patient, unlike me. The other thing I need to do is just start thinking about how I am going to make this treehouse up here. So I want to make this area into a treehouse, and I can't quite figure out how to do it. I'm going to use some of the giant vines and stuff like that, of course, but yeah, just need to still think about it. Chopped bamboo still buried in the ground. Oh yes, like the sort of the stumps, that could look cool. What are you making, Drake? Some apple jelly. Thanks. Not. Something I can't eat. No. Just having a look, seeing if anybody else is streaming this late. I don't think so, because it's pretty late for most people. Like, it's the middle of the night for most of, like, the US and stuff. Nope. But that's okay. The jam recipe, yeah, the jam jars are really cute, aren't they? I do really like the look of them. Oh well, I guess that's gonna be me for this stream, because I just don't know what to do now that Dom's moved in. But also I'm very tired. So I'm gutted about Dom, but I'm also not that bothered, because I just don't have the energy for more village hunting for a few days. So it's not the end of the world that we didn't find Ellie right away. We'll have to do it at another point. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. It's been fun. I'm glad I came back on. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will definitely be streaming the day after. I'm still planning out exactly what we're going to do on that stream, but we will talk about it on the Discord. Oh yes, the donut, yes. But yeah, I've just put the link for the Discord in the chat if anybody has not joined yet and wants to come hang out on there. Yeah, otherwise I will see you all in a couple of days. Emily, I hope you feel better soon. And yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Where is my window? I've just lost what I'm doing. But bye everybody. Thank you.